So welcome to another Clojure Diary video. I am designing a database that's easy for front-end developers and so that like front-end developers can start coding apps without even having a backend. So that's how it is. So in that database, like I'm not using anything like SQL or something like that. I'm just storing stuff as Clojure maps. They're in RAM. Okay, so that makes it really fast. And so I just came across a situation like where I need to search for records. So that's the thing, where it needs to have exact value, right? So I just wrote this code, and today I'll be explaining it. So that's the thing. So the first thing is like we need the ultimate goal is like you have some data structure like users. Okay, so that's the thing, and then we need to do some a big search. Okay, a search like this. Okay, so maps having, okay, so the country India and users. Okay, right. And then I can even give like, okay, like maps having country India, and the name can be, okay, Pari. Okay, so okay, the Westerners might spell it as Pari, but we know, okay, like it's our one of our king's name. His name is Pari. Okay, so we spell it Pari, right? So yeah, so like okay, so like you can just give like key value pass and it will be filtered. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, so let me explain how I coded this. Okay, so that's the thing. So the first thing is like I just coded this function like key has value. So key has value, and then yeah, like I'm just giving data and map. So I'm just asking whether the country is India in this map. Okay, so and let me just execute it, and it says true, right? So that's good. And now let me just give a negative stuff like, okay, like uh, the country is Kenya. So so this should return a positive, a negative result, and it does. So it just says false. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now how to do it on lots of stuff. Okay, so we use a filter over here, filter, and this function over here, right? Key has value, and of course this for this map filter we are providing key and value. So and then sequence of maps over here. So this filter will iterate over the sequence of map, and it'll just put this. Okay, whatever returns true, whatever this returns true, those will be collected and returned out. Okay, so that's how it is. So now let me just execute it. Map filter. So and then country India users. Okay, so and that's it. So all users, okay, like having country India will be filtered out. And if you see, this is the users data structure. So you have this John, like whose country is England, but he's been filtered out. Okay, so that's it. And okay, so now finally, let me just come over here. So maybe explaining this might take time. I'm not sure, right? So okay, so I did put like, okay, like this maps have, right? So okay, maps having and this big query. So right, and of course it did work. Okay, so that's the thing. So what happens over here, right? Okay, so like I'm just giving two conditions. The country should be India and the name should be Pari, right? So that's the thing. The first thing is like, yeah, I just have this users, right? So that's the thing. Okay, so this condition, okay, this country India name Pari, okay, goes into this filter map. And definitely this filter map is not empty. So it goes into this let block. Okay, so excuse me. So where we are just taking the first stuff of the filter map. So the first stuff of the filter map is like first, and of course, like I'll just put like, okay, yeah. Okay, so this would be the first stuff. Okay, so, and we are just getting country India. So the country will be assigned to key, and the India will be assigned to value. Okay, so that's the thing, right? Okay, so now we have a thing called filtered sequence, right? So yeah, over here, okay, to this filtered sequence, we are assigning map filter, okay, map filter of country, India, and then this users. Okay, so let me just try this. Okay, so okay, yeah. Or let me just put it like this one. Okay, so map filter country, India, and users. Okay, so that's what I'm just doing. So we just get everyone whose country is India. Right. So now what I'm just doing is I'm just doing a recursion. It's okay. So now I just have this rest of this filter map. Okay, so this is the thing, and you get it like name pari. So and then I'm just passing this filter sequence. So this one. Okay, so what happens is once again this goes inside. Okay, right? And this is definitely not empty. This is definitely not empty. Once again it comes over here. So now the key and value will be name, that is like name and pari. Okay, so that's how it will be. And then okay, we have this map filter. Okay, so we have this map filter. Map filter, right? Okay, so and then name pari. Okay, it won't be such a long data structure. Okay, so yeah, name pari, and yeah, of course, this data structure. This is the filtered map, right? Okay, so we will just get this data structure inside. So I'm just what to say, quoting it. Okay, so that like it doesn't treat like a normal Clojure list. Okay, so that's the thing. So and now I just need to see. So now this just filters only the stuff that is named pari. Okay, so now okay, so this is the filter over here, right? Okay, so this is the filter over here, right? And let me put the rest of it. Okay, so rest, and then okay, like oops, okay, I need to quote it. Okay, so now this rest of filter map will be nothing, but this one, okay, this will be the filtered sequence, right? So this will be passed, okay, to in this recur, and of course, empty list will be passed. Okay, so and definitely that is empty. So this filtered sequence will be returned. So we this data is returned to us. So that's how it works. So you just start with simple steps, okay, and you just iterate it. And then now for this complex logic, all I just need to do is to do a recursion, right? So maybe if you're learning Clojure, this might be a little bit hard on you. But yeah, like if you learn Clojure and if you practice some examples and if you become good with recursion, this is going to be really easy for you. So anyway, happy learning Clojure and happy coding. Let's see.